Hi my people, I'm back again with an interesting video, and today we are discussing on 10 business ideas that someone can start with at least 10,000 shillings or even less than that. With 5,000 shillings you are able to start a small business that can enable you to meet your daily needs or to pay for your bills. And please watch this video to the end. I'm very sure if you sit down and watch this video keenly, at the end of it, you will have an idea of one or two businesses that you are able to start with your small amount. Or maybe you're having your 10,000, 15,000 shillings or 5,000 shillings and you're like, what am I going to do to this money that will enable me to meet my daily needs for maybe the next 1 month or 2 months? So here are the ideas. Basically, you'll find that most people, when we come out of campus, we now face the world. We don't know where to start. We don't know what to do next, because you cannot just come out of campus or college and you are employed or get a job. You might go to your internship or attachment. Then as that period ends, you don't know where to go next. So here are some tips that you can do. Here as you can borrow your parent at least 10,000 shillings or 5,000 shillings and start a small business where you can be able to meet your needs. I know at that time you don't need a lot because you don't have a family to run. It's just the basic needs that you want, and also you want to have a foundation for a better life as you wait to get to your professional field. So here are some ideas. One is that you can do a business on coffee and snacks. This one you can do it at roadsides or even in the marketplaces. Okay, I'm talking of this from experience. I've ever done a business in coffee. This is a good business, by the way. It can give you a lot of money as long as you are willing to do the business, and you can move from one place to the other and advertise. Not even advertise, this one you don't have to advertise. You have to reach the people, your customers. You have to reach them. So I remember after my attachment, I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do next. I didn't have money to start a business, but I just asked my mom to lend me 2,700 shillings. Was it yeah, 2,700 shillings to buy a blend, sorry, not a blender, to buy a tea. And that one is a 9.7 or 9.3 liters tea. And then after buying this tea, and you have to buy some coffee. I remember I bought the what do we call, which coffee? Okay, I don't remember the name. Immediately I remember, I'll let you know. So I did that. I bought it was 10 bob packet, I think so. So I would use three of them, that is 30 bob, to fill that will make a full tea and coffee. Then a quarter of a quarter kg of sugar. Yeah. Then water, of course. Water, you cannot buy it as long as you can access in your house. And then I bought the heater, the one you insert to water, then it boils, at around 250 shillings. That is less than 5,000, and I started my business. And I thank the boda men. They really helped me to pick up the business. They would buy the coffee. In fact, I had a friend that I was working with, a tiny girl. Anytime we would meet people, they would make fun out of her. We could laugh together. At the end of it all, they are buying our coffee. So from there, we were able to pay our rent. And if I remember well, we were paying around 2,500 or 2,700 for a rent per month. So selling coffee, we would make the 2,700 in 3 days. There is a time you will sell 1,700, and you've used around 150 shillings to make this coffee and sell 1,000. That is a profit of around 800, 900 shillings. So anytime we would go out, we wouldn't come back empty handed. I remember only one day that we came back with our coffee, but we didn't have a loss. We had already sold about 250 shillings. So at this time, the reason why we came back with our coffee is because of Kanjo. We had no any permit. So if you're doing this business, look for a permit from I think it's county government, or I don't know, but you can get a permit, then start the business. You will not be disturbed by the county council officers. They will not chase you up and down. So if you're going for this business, okay, another thing, you can do snacks. You've seen people walking along the road selling snacks. At the end of the day, those people make at least 200 shillings, 300 shillings per day, and maybe they've been there for around 2 hours, 3 hours. At the end of the day, they can meet their needs. Another business that can give you a very good background and a good foundation of a better business is Mali Mali business. If you can get these plastic cups, plastic plates, jugs, the basins, the buckets, and laundry baskets, you can buy it at most 5,000 shillings. It's not a must that you put the whole 10,000 shillings in a business. You can start it at a 5,000 business. Then this one, you don't need a shop to start it. So you don't have to go to look for a rent, and then you put it in. So what you do after buying these items, you can sell them at the doorsteps. You can go to an apartment, let these people know that you're selling these things. So whenever they need baskets, whenever they need anything that they use it, the plastic things they use in their houses, they'll just call you. And let me tell you one thing. The reason why Mali Mali business is good is because no house has no plastic item. Be it basins, be it uh, from kitchen to bathroom to anywhere in that house uses plastics. You cannot tell me that there is someone who never used plastics. So that is why this business is good. It's good for a beginner. You can start as low as 5,000 shillings. Then after selling this business, as you grow your business, after selling these after selling these products, as you grow your business, any profits that you make, you don't have to consume everything. Have a saving for yourself so that you can grow your business. So as you grow, you'll be able to even rent a shop and now place your items in one place where your customers can come now looking for you, not you looking for them. So when doing business, we also have to aim on growing and not just remaining in the same place. So anytime you do a business, ensure that you are growing, ensure that you're doing something that is giving you something, and you're gaining some skills also. Maybe you've not been a marketer or a seller. So as you do these things, grow your skills in this field so that you will be able to attract more customers. The third idea is fruit selling business or a blender juice business. What do I mean by this? You can buy your fruits and then sell them along the roadside. You don't have to tengeneza the kibanda. What you can do, you can even buy a plastic table, then place your fruits on that table. Just sit there and wait for your customers to come, buy your fruits and sell. Then one thing when doing a fruit selling business, where you have an opportunity to get raw fruits and cover them to ripe. For instance, bananas. If you can buy a green banana at a cheaper price, then you cover it to ripe, then you sell it at a better price, you have to take advantage of that. Then when also doing this business, you also have to consider the seasons. For instance, between December and February, it's always a high season for maembe. So if you can take advantage of that and get those fruits at a cheaper price, blend them, and then sell them at a higher price, you will be able to make good profit. Then when it comes to blending fruits, when you're making that juice, I would advise someone not to use a lot of water. I've come to realize that most people, they want to make a high profit within a short time, and they end up losing customers. You blend fruits with a lot of water, then after realizing that it has a lot of water, you add sugar. That is a wrong thing to do. Don't ever add sugar to your fruits. What you do, use small amount of water. You will still make fruits. You will still make a profit, and in doing this, you are attracting customers. When you give quality to your customers, you retain them. You will not be losing your customers. And also, they will do referrals. Anytime someone wants to buy juice, they'll tell them to come to your place because you offer them quality. So ensure that you give something which is good to your customers. You don't just have to run after money and not giving your customers something of quality. So ensure that you give them quality. Ensure that you also make some money from it. It's not that you have to give them something good and you're not making anything, and you're wasting your time. You're sitting in the sun the whole day, and at the end of it all, you've not made anything. So ensure that as you make these fruits, you're getting something from it. Then the fourth point, manicure and pedicure. If you can make nails very well, if you can do facial very well, this one you don't have to rent a house. Just start from your house, do for someone, then you advertise yourself using the social media, your Facebook page, your Instagram, your WhatsApp status. You can post whatever you have, then allow people to see the work that you do. Then now they can approach you, and then you offer them service. Ensure that what you're doing to these people can attract someone else to come for you. So as you do this, also be flexible. Someone can call you, he or she wants you to go to their homes, but ensure that there is security. You cannot just go to someone because he or she has called you to go offer service. So ensure that whenever you're meeting these people, you're going to their homes and all that, you're going to somewhere that is secured for you, somewhere that at the end of it all, you meet, or you go do what was taking you there, and not anything else that can hurt you. So you can be flexible to an extent that someone can call you to do manicure and pedicure in their homes, and you can do it. So be flexible as you're doing these businesses. Then ensure that you're gaining skills. As you do this, keep on growing your skills so that you are able to increase the cost of your services. And then as you start this, do not hike your prices too much that you cannot have customers. If you're doing nails, most of the time you'll find that they are doing maybe nails at 500. You can make yours 400 so that you attract customers. Then as you grow your skills, you can now make it 500. Then another thing is, there is also home salon business. What I mean by home salon, if you can plait hair, if you can do it well, you can do it at your home. You don't have to go rent a place where you will put your salon. So what you do, you start plaiting at your home. Again, use the social media platforms to market yourself. Ensure that what you're showing people in this social media is what you are able to do. At the same time, it is quality so that it attracts people. Then be flexible. Again, this is just like any other cosmetic service. So anytime you do this, you can reach people. You can go to their homes, and then when you're doing a home salon business, ensure that you have your own blow dryer. Ensure that you have your own oil for the hairs and spray. Sometimes you have customers and they don't have these things. So when they feel like the service that you've offered, someone else could have done it in a better way with the same price that you've given them, of course they look for those people. So ensure that whatever you're giving to these people is something which is of quality that will make them look for you. And then they will also do referrals. Another thing is childcare business. This is something that most people look at it and they are like, no, this is not something that I can do. But this thing can give you a lot of money within a short time. Okay, what do I mean by childcare business? Is you offer to be a babysitter at a price. So anytime someone would want to leave their homes, they can bring your baby for a day. You can turn your home a daycare unit where you take care of someone else's baby at a price, at a cost. They pay you so that you can do that. So when doing this, ensure that the environment is good for the babies. Of course, parents want the best for their children. So if you will not make your environment to be good for these babies, no one will come for you. So ensure that the environment is good for the babies. Ensure that you have good beddings for them. It is not supposed to be expensive or luxurious beddings, but at least something that is well kept. Ensure that your house is uh, has no dust. You clean every time. Clean the beddings for the babies, and so that they will be the parents will be happy even when they leave their children with you. When you do this thing well, they can. For instance, if I bring my baby for you and you take care of her well, I'll refer my friend to you. I'll just tell my friend that there is someone who takes care of the baby. Just leave the baby with her and you're comfortable. So, and this one is not only for ladies, even men, they can do this perfectly. So, and then when it comes to feeding babies, in fact, I would advise that give them a fair price for the service, and ensure that you can purchase the food for these babies. If possible, you can get if they are of the same age, not exactly the same age, but same within a certain range where their food can be same. You better prepare this food for the babies, and ensure that what you're preparing for the babies is balanced. Ensure that you have fruits in your house. Ensure that you have vegetables in your house, so that these babies can also get good health. They are not brought there for just for them to allow the parents to do their things, but also to be given good care. So be a person that someone can trust with their children. This can give you a good reputation. At the same time, it can earn you so well. I know this is something that most of us, we will look at it and be like, no, I can't do this. But it is a very good business. Reason being, you don't have to pay for a shop. You don't have to pay for a house to do that. You're doing it at your home, be it a rental home or your own home. Well and good. You don't have to incur an extra cost for the house, and then you don't have to use a lot of money to feed these babies. You are not clothing these babies. They come with their own clothes. They come with their own items, diapers, all those things that are required for babies. So just you is to just look at them and ensure that they are fine. Feed them well, ensure that they are sleeping in a good place and they are sleeping well, and give these children an environment that will enable them grow. And then there is one thing I've realized: when babies are together, if you have 3 4 babies together, it's easy to manage, even compared to even when you are handling one baby, because as these babies grow, they interact and they have a bond where you can find them playing on their own. You don't have to always be there. So it's something which we may neglect, but it is an easy business or a simple business that anyone can do it. Then we have idea number 7: printing and photocopying. A printer goes at around 8,500 to 9,000. So if you get a printer and you buy rims for a start. That is, you're good to go. You can print, you can photocopy. Then you can do this at your own home. What you do, you also market yourself. If you're living in an apartment, you can pin outside your door that you're offering service on printing and photocopying. This one will you will even get customers from your the apartment that you live. And then ensure that you have an email for this, so that if your customers are within the apartment, they can be sending the documents you print, you take for them. Like, they don't have to come to your place. You can deliver them after the service. You can deliver the items. At the end of it, they will also gain trust on you. They'll be sending more, and with that, you'll be growing your business. So as you do that, at the beginning, it may be so low that you're making 100 shillings per day, 200 shillings per day. But with time, you grow to an extent that you can even be able to pay for a house outside your home. Now your business is extending after, and all this does not come within within a blink of an eye. You have to work for it. So anytime you offer service, ensure that the service is of quality. Point number 8 is that we have jewelry business. Jewelry business is a good business. However, there is also an issue of offering jewels of poor quality. You go buy earrings at a very low price, as low as 10 bob, and you want to sell them at 50 bob. But you find that maybe they are gold jewelries or silver jewelries, but they are not coated. So you find that after a short time, these things, they are rusting, they are fading, At that point, you're losing customers. As you buy jewelries, ensure that they are quality. Ensure that if your customer comes and buy a jewelry at 50 bob, that thing, if I come and buy earring from you at 50 bob, I'll still come back to look for you for that earring. If I get it at 100 shillings, I know that I got something of quality. I'm not going to regret. But if I get something from as low as, okay, I might get it at a fair price at 50 bob, but at the end of it all, I'll not come back to you because you've given me something that is of poor quality, and someone else would offer something better. Of course, I'll choose someone who will give me something better. So that is another thing that you have to look at as you look for jewelries. Ensure that you're giving good jewelries. Jewelries, you can start as low as even 2,000 shillings. 2,000 shillings can give you a lot. You may go somewhere, get earrings at 20 bob, and you come and sell it at 50 bob. You may go somewhere, get bangles at 50 bob, and come and sell it at 100 bob. So that is 100% profit, which you can get within a short time. But also this one, you have to input your energy. You cannot just sit in your home and wait for customers to come. You can take advantage of salons and barber shops. You go there as people are done their services. Maybe they are making their hairs, they are making their nails. You are there advertising your items, and they can buy from there. And then another thing is you can also sell them along the roadsides. You can display them on the roadsides, and you will be able to get customers. And as you grow, you are now moving to a better thing, and you get a shop. You put your things, and the more you grow, the more you install a lot of money. So for instance, you may start your business at 10,000 shillings or 2,000 shillings, but after a short time, when you get now to a shop, you won't put the 10,000 shillings in a shop. You now move to maybe 20,000 or 30,000, so that you will not be going to wholesalers or to marketplace where you get your items frequently. Another thing is the next idea is selling ice cream. This can be a good business. Most so if you have a fridge in your home, you can prepare the ice, then you buy a cooler box. As low as a cooler box is not expensive. You can get it as low as 2,000 shillings or 3,000 shillings, and then you go sell near schools, sporting events, and even the recreational centers. This is where you get more customers. Or even at these big churches, you can go to the gates of the churches whenever whenever the group comes out of church, more so in sunny days, they can get the ice cream. This may look hard because you're working from place to place, but it is worth. At the end of it all, you make profit, At the end of it all, you have your money. You don't have to struggle. The final one is YouTube channel. You can use your YouTube channel to make money. If you are talented in one way or another, maybe you are a comedian, maybe you are a entertainer, you can create content, post on your YouTube channel. It does not cost you anything.